Fox is about to catch this easy work, and speaking of easy work, what's up everybody, welcome back to my V-Boxing. FoxTheG versus the most evil tag team has gotta be the funniest headlining fight I've ever heard of in Misfits history. We already know Fox is stacked whenever it comes to boxing skill, but to run down his experience, basically, he's got 2 or 3 amateur fights and then knocked out in his first pro fight somebody who had already had 4 fights. And considering he knocked out the more experienced fighter in the first round, it's already looking like a long day for the most evil tag team. Now, for anybody that's already seen my channel, y'all already know how I feel about Fox, but for those of you that don't, you know what? Pass me if take this away. Not only does Fox have more experience, he just plain understands boxing better on a fundamental basis. More on that in a second. The reason why Fox understands boxing better on a fundamental basis is because of the differentiation in his opponents. In Fox's first fight, he went to war with him. Meanwhile, the second showed how overwhelming his technique was. Fox constantly puts out his jab to find range. He selects his shots, he circles his opponents, he counters well, he's got good timing, and the list goes on. He doesn't just swing mindlessly to overwhelm his opponents too. When he out pressures, he's using his technique to do so. Now, this is an outnumbered match. In other words, Fox is going up against 2 opponents instead of 1 that are in a tag team against him, WWE style, because this is Misfits, and we just throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks, because why not? The most evil tag team is comprised of Evil Hero and Most Wanted, so let's look at their boxing ability real quick. I mean, Most Wanted's already got a little bit of boxing ability. Oh no. As for Evil Hero, he almost looks like he's scared to throw a punch. The man does either falling punches or he's just like, do I punch him now? Let me not clown on them too much. They do have the numbers advantage, which could lead them into the next part of this strategy. Fox is on his own as his own tag team without a tag team, if that makes sense. So we're just gonna go ahead and hit Most Wanted and Evil Hero. Strategy-wise, the only thing that I see working for them is just going wild and then tagging out, going wild, then tagging out, and repeating that process over and over to try to get Fox to be worn out. Cause I'm not gonna lie, one-on-one, Fox can outmatch them like that. The worst case scenario would be for Most Wanted to go first, not go all out, and get cracked. Cause we've already seen him get knocked out. Not to mention his unpredictability and accuracy. Did you see the first fight? He missed one, then came back using that momentum and boomed that man. For Evil Hero, for him to have any chance in this, he's gonna have to learn how to commit. Because in his recent match, Evil Hero did not look like he wanted to be there. A really good scenario for Fox would be if Most Wanted were to get in there first, because I feel like Most Wanted is going to be the easy pickings of this. I'm not hating on Most Wanted. I think he's actually a pretty chill dude, but I don't see him lasting against Fox. I'm sorry, I just don't see it happening. Just like how he didn't see that punch happening. Why am I doing this man like this? And then going up against Evil Hero, Fox would just have to scare him, which, to be honest, I don't think is going to be very hard, considering that Adam Sala scared him to death in there without really even doing anything. I mean, just look at him. He looks like Deji in the Alex fight, except take away all boxing ability, and he's just fear. In fact, I think Fox has better stamina than the both of them. Don't believe me? Look at his first 2 amateur matches. On a personal level, I do not have any problems with Evil Hero or Most Wanted, but in this case, them to Fox is what Swarms and Pineda was to KSI. If you haven't already liked, commented, subscribed, the worst thing that's gonna happen is I'm probably gonna cry myself to sleep tonight, but if you don't click on this next video, Fox is coming for you in your sleep. Hey, don't hate the players, hate the game.